Hey everybody, it's DB Mogul from the realpropertysystems.com website and the real estate investing channel on YouTube, and this is Real Estate Investing 102. We are continuing the discussion of the basics of real estate investing, how you can get started, what you need to do, what you need to know. Trying to make this fairly easy so that you can immerse yourself, take action, and start yourself on the property ladder. You know, where each rung is a deal that you can make to get yourself to where you want to be, both personally and as a real estate investor. In this video, excuse me, I want to talk about both the benefits of owning real estate, why real estate is a good asset to own and to invest in, potentially versus other asset classes, and some mortgage basics. I'm going to be Captain Obvious, I suppose, but you can fire at me in the comment section if I'm being too remedial. In any case, why own real estate? What are the benefits of owning real estate? It's good, if you're going to be a real estate investor, to believe in what you're investing in and to understand why it is a good investment. Generally, real estate is a tangible asset. It is, you can physically touch it, you can see it, you can, engage all of your senses with it. And I think, for many people that offers a sense of security. You can collateralize it very easily. In other words, you can borrow against it. And so in that sense, it's widely accepted as a way to create money. Banks will lend you money if you have real estate to collateralize with. Generally, they won't take your baseball card collection unless it's a valuable baseball card collection, fully appraised. It is an income-producing asset as well. You own real estate, you can rent it, lease it, and derive income from the ownership of real estate. So it can provide you passive income. That makes it a particularly desirable investment or asset to own. Also, when we invest in real estate, we're using the principle of leverage, which is very powerful. When you buy real estate, generally, you are going to use leverage to make that purchase. You only put a small amount down to to control the entire asset. So let's say you see a home for sale around the corner in your town and it's for sale for $100,000. You can control that asset with a down payment of $20,000 and a loan for the remaining 80%, right, in a conventional mortgage. And if that house goes up in value, you stand to gain all of the equity gains of 100% of the value of that home for only a 20% investment. I mean, that's the principle of leverage and how that works. So generally, it's smarter to borrow money to buy real estate. We should never really be afraid to borrow money when buying real estate when the deal makes sense. That's one, sort of fear to get over. We would welcome the idea of creating mortgages to control these assets so that we can either derive our passive income or cash in on equity gains. And additionally, there are a lot of tax advantages to owning real estate. I'm not a CPA, but my CPA tells me it's a good thing to own. There are certainly expenses that are deductible, and still you can deduct your mortgage interest. So you're sheltering a lot of additional income through the expenses associated with owning real estate, all while you're deriving income and enjoying the appreciation of the asset as it grows in value. In addition, now there is the statute for the 1031 exchange. So whenever you sell a piece of property, according to with some stipulations, you can defer the tax payments as long as you continue to invest in real estate. If you trade like property for like property, the capital gains on the sale of that first property are deferred so that you can enjoy that particular tax advantage among many others. So those are some of the benefits of owning real estate. Compared to other assets, there aren't many that have that many built-in advantages. And also, I think, real estate is suited for someone who might not necessarily need the excitement of, say, equity markets. There are buy and hold equity strategists who sleep well at night, I'm sure, sometimes. And then there are traders, who are stressed every day about making the right trades in the stock market. I think generally real estate is suited for people who enjoy a little bit more calm than that. Although, if you like that kind of excitement, real estate does have some opportunities to make quick deals and to enjoy that particular facet of deal making and investing. Certainly. There are opportunities for both temperaments, and I think that's an additional advantage too. So now that I kind of got into mortgage basics when I spoke about the advantages of leverage, but let's just review what a mortgage is, and so we can understand it. And you can call me Captain Obvious if you want, but generally, real estate is purchased through the issuance of a mortgage, and many lenders will create a mortgage with the buyer of real estate. And traditionally, a conventional mortgage is based on a 20% down payment, and the mortgage payer is borrowing the remaining 80% of the purchase price, and they make monthly payments, and it's amortized over generally 20 years, 30 years. And you make monthly payments for 30 years, and at the end of that term, your house is paid off. And it comes from the French word mort, which is to die. So, in 30 years, your mortgage is dead and you own your property free and clear. That's a long time. But you can also increase your leverage. There's 5% mortgages where you're borrowing 95%. There used to be 105% mortgages where you were borrowing 105% of the value of any subject property, and that sort of was why the mortgage crisis occurred. But the advantage here is that you're controlling an asset of substantial value for only a 20% investment, and you don't get that kind of leverage in the stock market, and that's all I got to say about that. So hopefully you have gained a small there's a lot more to know, I guess, about mortgages, but that's the basic deal. When you invest in real estate, you're going to need to find a down payment and a mortgage, or you're going to have to find some other way to purchase real estate, and there's not much There's no way around that. But we can use that to our advantage. You can certainly borrow your down payment and qualify for a mortgage, and there you have purchased real estate with no money down. But unfortunately, the money comes from somewhere, and somebody is assuming responsibility for the debt, and another person is lending on that debt. So that is how real estate is transacted, and I think as we move forward, we're going to look at some ways to do creative financing to find sources of funding for real estate, but you need to know about conventional financing, and that was my very rudimentary summary of what a mortgage is. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Definitely subscribe to the channel so you get the latest videos as they come out. Please like and share on your social networks. And I do offer a free guide to become a real estate mogul. If you click the link in the About section here on the channel, you can get that for free. And also check out some of the books that I offer, and I'll put links to them in the video description section here. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Take care.